Hi Standard 4, how are you? I hope all of you are healthy and ready for your next art lesson. How was your previous art lesson? Did you achieve your lesson objective? Have you read through our lesson overview for today? Okay, for today's lesson overview, you need to be able to produce a painting of koi fish in a pond. Okay, have you ever seen a koi fish before? They are very beautiful. Okay, this fish has bright colors on their body. Some are in yellow, bright orange, red, and some are even very red. The whole body are in white. Only some spots are in yellow colors or orange colors on top of their body. Okay, let's start with our koi fish. I'm going to use a landscape form. Okay, you please prepare your crayon, your watercolor, your brushes, and your pencils if you need it. Right? Okay, so we start first by drawing the koi fish body. Imagine that you are looking at the koi fish in a pond, looking down towards the koi fish pond. Okay, how are we going to do that? Right, use your imagination. Okay, now let's start with the body first. Okay, you are looking down at the koi, so you cannot see the eye, you cannot see the the tummy of the fish. You might be able to see the eye, a little bit of the eye, right? Okay, so let's draw the fish first. Okay, give me a shape that looks like this. Okay, it's a little bit like what do you call this, tadpole. All right, so we want to make it look like the koi fish, yes, facing this way. Now let's draw the fin. Okay, it's the fin of your koi fish. Okay, and then one more fin this way, and this one, the top of the body where the fin is. Okay, right, and then the tail, beautiful tail. Okay, that's the first koi fish. You might be able to see the eye over here, so you can draw the eye over here. Okay, next one, another koi fish. It's at the back of the first koi fish. Okay, draw the same shape. Yeah, it's okay if it's not perfect. You can rub it off and do it again. There you go. Okay, same to the eye, one more eye, and the fin. Yeah, and the tail, beautiful tail. There you go, that's it. Okay, maybe you want to add some more. What do you usually see in a koi fish pond? You can put some water lily, the leaf of the water lily, right? So you can just draw one water lily over here. Okay, imagine the shape of the water lily is a little bit round, but not really round. Okay, then after that, can put some textures on it. Alright. Okay, so if you want to make it look like your water lily is really thick, okay, you can draw something like this. Okay, or if not, then you can just remove it. Right, so that is your water lily mixed up One more water lily. Should we put one more water lily? Maybe one more water lily over here. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that's it. Now let's start with your tracing. You can use white crayon. Oh, where's my white crayon? You can use white crayon or any light color crayon to do your tracing. Okay, you just trace the lines again by using white crayon or light color crayon, right? Or you can use the same color of the fish that you want to do later on. So for example, if you want to do an orange koi fish, then you can use orange color, right? So for me, I think I'm going to use orange. Okay, let's use this orange for the koi fish. Do the tracing. Just do it slowly, take your time. Okay, so that is the outlines for your koi fish and also the fish lily leaves. Now we want to make that the fish lily looks like it is shining, okay, or is shiny under the sunlight. So you can use your white crayon, okay, and just draw some lines over here, make it look like it is shiny, okay. Right, next one. This is the water, the pond water. We want to make it look like the water is moving, okay? We want to show the textures of the water. So what we are going to do is you are going to use the white crayon, okay, and you just draw some lines like this, huh? Let me show you. Later on I will rub off these pencil lines because I don't want it to look visible in the painting later, right? You just draw some lines that look like it's curved line following the shape of your fish, okay, right, like this, okay, to make it look like your fish is moving like that. And same goes to this one over here. Use your white crayon to do these lines later on, okay. Okay, something like that. Can you see it? Right, so these are the lines. Okay. Now I'm going to rub it off. Okay, so let's do the textures of the water by using the white crayon, right? So follow just what I show you just now. Just do some curved line following the body of the fish, the head of the fish, right? And you can also do some over here and over here also, okay. You need to press a little hard so that the watercolor will not go on top of this crayon later, okay. Even on the fin you can do these sides, okay. Just do some lines to make it look like the fin is the tail, sorry, the tail is moving, okay. Moving tail, moving body, and moving head. Right? It will look like there are some ripples of water later, okay. Now what else can you add? You can add a little bubbles here, some bubbles. Use your white crayon and then you draw some circle that look like a bubble coming out from the fish mouth. Yeah, right. Okay, I think that's it. So now we're going to start with the painting. Okay, don't use too much watercolor, just use an adequate amount. Make it watery a bit because we do not want to cover the crayon lines and even this yellow crayon later with your watercolor. Just use an adequate amount. I'm going to show you. Make it a little watery. So where is my crayon? Let me show you. Right, so this is how it should look like, a little watery. Okay, not too thick, watery. Right, so when you paint on your koi fish, it doesn't affect your crayon. This is what I mean. Yeah, and next also you can use your shadow technique to make your drawing and painting look more 3D later. Okay, and also you can make your koi fish look more variegated. The color looks more variegated. Okay, you can use dark orange over here, and then just leave a little bit spot. Okay, leave a little spot, and then later on you can use a color that look a little bit like orange, maybe dark yellow. It will look very nice. Okay, let me show you. I'm going to take one yellow color. Oh, I think I'm going to use golden color. This is gold color. Mix it with a little bit of water. Make it a little watery. Okay. Then use the dabbing technique. Just like this. Okay. Because you want to make the transition of the color looks nice, so you can use the dabbing technique. Dab the watercolor on the koi fish body. There you go. Yeah. And what about the fin? You can use the same color, or you can use the orange color that you have just now. Up to you. Be creative. Okay, for this part under the fish, I'm going to start off with a darker blue first to make it look like there is a shadow. The shadow of the fish is there, visible. Right, so take a dark blue or the same blue color, just use the original color, and as you gradually go from under the fish litter, go toward the edge, the center of the artwork, make it even more lighter. Yeah, right, so start with your dark color first, just under the body of the fish, paint it. Yeah, just paint it darker than the rest of the, when you go over here later, it should be lighter than the one near the fish. Yeah, so they should be darker color. Just paint it. Right? Okay, so now I'm putting some a darker color of blue at the bottom of this peace lily to make it look like you're looking at the shadows at the bottom over here and some here, right? After that, if you see that the color is too contrastive, it doesn't look nice together, okay, you dip your brush in the water and then make sure your brush is clean and a little watery, then you can dab on it again, right, so that the color will go well together, or they can mix with the light blue color just now, like that. Okay, right, same goes to this one. Yeah. Okay, as you can see, I'm using dabbing technique on the water because I wanted the texture of the water to look like real water. Okay, if you do the brush like this just now, it doesn't look like real water, so you can use dabbing technique. Okay, make sure you have a big brush. For small spots or small areas, you can use small brushes. Okay, alright, so that is the end result for your artwork today. I'm excited to see yours, and I challenge you to be creative, and see you next week. Bye.